That's the sign I'm looking for. There was some fog earlier, but it has burned off. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. Time to hit the trail. Okay, we're off to an early start here today. 8:15. Leaving Schlogen, going to Linz. Linz, 54 kilometers. And once again, this is the fancy hotel where I did not stay. We're going to Linz, which is the third largest city in Austria. So we're going to do question and answer here today. First question is, why am I doing this video? On YouTube, there must be 100 or 200, maybe more, videos about this particular trail. The problem is, they're in German, French, Spanish, Italian, Russian, Hungarian, Polish, all these different languages. And the ones, I did see a few that are in English, let's just say they're not very good. I've been doing these cycling videos for about 20 years. Now, this is the one I've always wanted to do, because I try to ride the most popular trails and explain some of the history. Probably thousands of people will ride this trail that I produced. It was a DVD series called Bicycling Through History. So for that DVD series, which now most of the videos are online through YouTube, but also at our website, bicyclingthroughhistory.com. That's mostly American history. Same concept, ride the most popular trails. There are many different good cycling trails in Europe, and a lot of them follow rivers. The Blue Danube Waltz. And first of all, you say, wait a minute, the Danube is not blue. Well, I tried to point that out in a couple different places where, correct, I mean, yes, if you're standing there in a boat or on the side of the bank and looking down, or on a bridge looking down, it does not look blue. It looks kind of brown. However, if it's a perfect blue sky, sunshine day, and there's no wind, and you're looking at a part of the river where there's not much turbulence, and you're kind of at a distance, you do get a reflection, although not right here. You do get a reflection that is blue, like the sky. So I'm sure the composer, Johann Strauss, used a little poetic license in naming his waltz, or he wrote a lot of different music that became famous later, and the Blue Danube Waltz is perhaps the most famous. So the second guy, now we can change the music. The second guy was Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. He lived in Linz and composed some music there. This is one of those places where I have some choices. I could take a ferry here to the other side of the river, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try to stay on this side of the river today, at least most of it. The third guy associated with Linz is Adolf Hitler. He grew up, or he was born near Linz, and that's where he grew up. So Hitler fought for the Germans during World War I, and supposedly he did a great job. I don't know about that, but anyway, he managed to take power, took over Germany. So then the next place he took over was Austria. It's a tough story. I'm not going to go into a lot about World War II, even though there is some more history to see down here farther about World War II. I'll point that out. See how we get the blue reflection here. Sunshine, blue sky. So Linz, 30 miles ahead. Can't wait. This is such a nice trail. Okay, so now I remember the other question that people have asked me. Why would I go on this bicycle trip in a country where I cannot speak the language? Well, a lot of people in Germany and Austria and Europe, for that matter, they do speak English. Some people don't. I've tried to learn some of the words. I'm making progress. Pronunciation may not be very good. But I do give it a try. I try to get a few words, and oh, it's got some canoers. Hey there, hello. So I think it is important when people travel, try to learn something about the place that they're going. I do that, but that's another topic. I got my hands full just trying to talk about history. So this is Kobling. That is a ferry to get to the other side, to go to Obermühl. That would be the town on the other side, I guess. I don't know how that works exactly. I might take a ferry up here a little farther ahead. So they do have these signs every so often. If you want to see where you are and find out some interesting points about the scenery. Eferding was recognized as a town in 1222 AD. So maybe it's 1,000 years old. At the very least, it's 800 years old. But wait, there's more. This area is where gold was discovered, and people would pan for gold. On the other side of the river back there is a place called Goldworth, and on this side is another place called Worth, and both of those had gold. So another question might be, have you seen any wild animals on this bike ride? So right back there I saw a snake. And there's a ferry I'm going to take across the river to the north side. There is the castle. The castle. So this must be the ferry. Ferry. Now I'm in Autosheim. So when I go into these big cities, it's kind of hectic. I can't always shoot the video and ride and know where I'm going. Watch out for traffic. It's kind of tough. Got some sidewalk cafes, a lot of churches, a nice statue. Trolley running through town. I know Mozart lives around here somewhere, but I can't seem to find it. I thought they'd have a big sign. Well, there are churches and there are churches.